nubbies. Cuteness overload on this one. She's so cute. I just love her. Love it. So for this piece, there is a collage pack. This gorgeous piece here with the envelope. It's got a bunch of French receipts in the background and some grungy stuff that I created. Another book page with some ticket stubs. The map of Denmark and Germany, and then France. This is just too cool. It's from this old 1960s life book. You'll get this cover here with all the grunginess of it, the worn. Oh, I love it. So you'll be getting all of that in a collage pack if you want it. And then I did use a couple of stamps this time around, which, you know, shocker, you never know. This is a Tim Holtz. I didn't even realize. I've had this for years. Ah, Tim. He's just been going forever. And this one I have no clue. No clue. But I've had this one forever too. So, just some fun stuff. Then I used... So sorry about the frog in my throat. I think I'm allergic to my house. My stencils, the number one, and then the letter font, the old type letter font one, and then the new one, which is the bikes, which is that, so you can see it better. A bunch of different sizes and everything, more defined, and then some more just kind of playful, rough sketch ones. So I designed that, and that's really cool. I love it. I have so many, so many ideas for this. But what I wanted to just quickly, there's no quickie for this because this is pretty straightforward. But what I did want to do is just go over really quick some stencil kind of etiquette, or I don't know. But because a lot of the stencils that I'm doing as of late are small and very defined, especially like this one here, small type. And if you, I want to show you some examples. If you, I've cut my makeup sponge down to get a clean edge, and I'm going to dip in here and just load it up. And I want to show you what happens if you don't dab off and you get to your sponge too full, especially with a very defined stencil. So I'm just going to load this and just kind of stencil this out. And you can see what happens. It bleeds out and you lose all of the detail. So just load your sponge and then tap it off, and it looks like this. You're tapping it, and you have to work a little bit harder to get that definition. So now that's pretty dry now that I've tapped it out. And now I'm going to tap and just work it. Over and over and over, and just tap it out. And keep your finger down and lift it up so you can see, okay, what do I need to go darker on? What do I need to go lighter on? And you can see how much more defined that is. Let's do an example of the small letters down here. So I'm going to load this up and tap it out. And the smaller, more defined stencils do take more work, but if you do the work and do it less is more, and then just build up, oh, look at, you get all the detail. Awesome! So that's my quick tip for stenciling today. No quickie. So you can get the collage pack for today for this piece, and then this piece, the original, is also available as well. So in the video, at the beginning I wrote, life is a journey, one of joy, heartache, loss, hard work, and love, of breathtaking moments and deep sorrow. It can be hard on the path to see the sun, but look up and say a prayer and remember all the things we have to be grateful for. Don't forget to enjoy the journey. And I am so guilty of, I'm on my path, I'm doing my thing, and I'm just looking at my feet and I'm walking and I know where I have to go, and I'm not picking my head up and looking around and seeing the beauty in the journey. And I am working so hard on that, and I really focused on that this week, of just taking in the beauty of my new surroundings and my new place, and not being so focused on the next thing or getting orders out or whatever it is, but stopping in the midst of it all and saying a prayer of how thankful and how grateful I am for where I'm at and all of the things that are around us. And sometimes the path is hard, you guys. Sometimes it's really hard, and there's deep sorrows and loss and all of those things that go along with our life experience. It's never easy sailing. I don't know of, no one has, an easy story without any hiccups. Everybody's got something. And if we allow those moments of deep sorrow to cultivate change and allow healing and those kinds of things, and we look up and there's at least one thing that we can be grateful for, one thing in the journey that we can say, okay, it's gonna be okay. So my friends, if you're on the journey and maybe right now it's pretty easy path, relish in that and really capture the moments of what's really good around you. And if you're on the path and you're uphill and it is hard, man, it is, every day is work. And we have seasons. Our life goes in seasons like that. If you're there, stop, take a breather, rest a while, look up to the sun and say a prayer for healing, a prayer to get off that uphill, whatever it is, a prayer to learn the lessons in that voyage, in that journey, and be grateful. Find one thing to be grateful for. It will help you enjoy the journey a little bit more, even though it's hard. All right, my friends, I am so grateful for you. I love this community. I love how you feed my soul, and Sundays are a chance for me to give back. So I'm just so grateful for you and for all that you do for me. I hope your Sunday is awesome. I hope that you will take a rest if you're on that uphill, or you'll stop and just look around and say thank you for what is so good and what will be good. All right, my friends, have a wonderful Sunday, and always know that you are loved.